¿Qué rollo, mi gente? Bienvenidos a otro podcast. I'm your host of the most, Michael González. Y el grupo que me acompaña hoy es una de las agrupaciones que va empujando fuerte dentro de la nueva generación de la música regional mexicana. Una agrupación única, a band that carries main character energy, building a legacy in real time, a powerhouse band changing the game. They're rock stars on and off the stage. Am I right, boys? Es uno de los primeros grupos firmados por Interscope Records del regional mexicano. Con más de 2 millones de oyentes mensuales en solo Spotify, miles de seguidores en todas sus redes sociales, millones de streams. Ustedes tal vez han escuchado sus canciones como Quiero Ser, No es Mentira, Poema, dentro de muchos éxitos más. Este grupo ha colaborado con personas como Los Gemelos de Sinaloa, Javi, Tito Torbellino Jr. y La Energía Norteña. Les presento The Homies, all the way from North Carolina.
PRIMOS DEL ESTE!
Damn, boys, what's going on? Man, we had a little awkward silence before, pero ahorita ya andamos pila,
Así
¿no?
pasa, carnal, así pasa. You gotta save the stuff for the good stuff. You know?
How was
That was the best introduction we've gotten all day.
How was it, bro? How was it? What goes through y'all's mind? You know, antes de empezar, you know, we're freaking pochos. We're born here. We're gonna speak English and Spanish. You know, we don't give a damn. Spanglish, yes, sir. So after hearing that intro, like, what's going through y'all's mind? Like all the accomplishments, all the accolades you guys have.
I forgot we did like all those things, to be honest. I mean, when you work a lot, bro, and don't really have time to reflect on what you've done. I mean, I know they can say the same. Like, you're working so much time in the studio, social media, that you never really have time to look back and see how far you've come. But it's cool to hear it every now and then, you know?
I mean, we're talking millions of streams, bro. Millions of people listen to you guys every day. I mean, I've been spamming fucking Hoy, that one song, Quiero que seas tú.
Very catchy, man. Very
Bro,
catchy.
those songs are catchy, and, you know, we'll get right into those, but I kind of want to talk about those real quick. You wrote those, or y'all have a writer?
Sí, señor, yeah. I wrote a lot of the songs for Los Primos. Yeah.
Are you against, like, getting writers?
No, man. I used to when I was younger, but like I guess I just wanted to prove myself, you know, over time. And that was the reason why I wouldn't work with a lot of other people. But, you know, when I got signed and the labels and the management, you know, telling me, hey, you guys, you need to go write with other people, you know, or allow other people to send you composiciones and stuff. That was something that I didn't want to do super at first, but over time it happened just kind of by itself, you know. And after that happened, bro, yeah, la neta, like I enjoyed writing with other people, and I enjoyed just coming up with new stuff, learning from other people.
It kind of makes sense because, like, sometimes you get, like, stuck and you have a block in your way, and you're like, fuck, like, you estás escribiendo una rola and you're like, pues que sigue, and that's when, like, the partner comes in.
Yeah, I mean, in that case, I'm gonna be honest. That used to happen a lot to me. There's something called a writer's block, right?
Right.
And when you're writing, yeah, like you said, you might not really know what you're gonna say or know what you're gonna talk about in the song, and you kind of just get stuck there. But I feel like, you know, working with people and working with all these other artists over time, it's allowed me and it's helped me so much to the point where I don't feel like I have too much of that block anymore, right? So now I can sit down and just literally try to come up with something y a huevo va a salir algo padre. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to. Especially doing, like, you know, being in this industry we're in, bro. It's super fast paced, you know?
Right.
So if you get stuck with writing or like, you know, songs, it's tough, bro. You know, you really got to be in the loop and just stay consistent.
Gio, you're the voice of the band and one of the writers, I guess you could say, right? Or the main writer.
Yes, sir.
What is, like, who is, like, one writer you want to write with or
like a dream
Simon
collab writing with somebody?
Because there's a lot of good ones.
That's a tough one. That's a good question, actually. I haven't heard that question.
You got a lot of good ones, guys. There's a bunch. I mean, even we were just talking about Pepe Garza earlier. Pepe Garza is a writer himself too. You know,
right.
You know, stuff like that. He's wrote a bunch of hits. Joan Sebastian, etc. Right? But
man,
nothing that comes into mind right
recently,
now.
Bro, I've been thinking about writing something, and it's gonna be like a super random one, but Javi. Like, I've been seeing a lot of his stuff that he's been putting out, and it's cool stuff. I like it, you know, and like, I really wanna. I wrote with him a long time ago, you know, and that's something that I want to see his development, what he has done to get to the point where now, you know, all these éxitos are coming out, or who they're linking up with to get these stuff done, you know, right. And honestly, man, that's somebody that I feel like I've been hearing recently, and I'm like, you know what, I wouldn't mind working with him again, you know, trying to write something. So I think Javi's one of them.
Javi, he definitely came up, huh?
Talented kid, man. He's talented kid.
Did y'all record with him before y'all did the norteño sax?
Yes. Yeah, we were serreño at the time, bro.
Was he already popping at that time?
At that time, no, not as much as he is now. I mean, he had his fame like on TikTok and all that stuff, but definitely not to the point where he's at now.
Actually, we were his first collab.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, really?
We have no collab with another artist.
I think that's true, yeah.
With us. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's crazy, bro, because, I mean, watching that kid, like, I mean, no disrespect, but, like, watching him grow and, like, get big in music, bro, it's crazy, bro, the amount of fame that he's gotten.
Life can change in a split second, man, for sure.
Antes de continuar, I kind of like, whenever I usually do one-on-ones on podcasts, but when I have a band, I kind of want to go around.
For sure.
And I want to get, like, you guys' names, which I do in the band. And if y'all want to, of course, y'all could say who y'all played for. Because I know when I was, like, younger, I would look at the interviews and shit. I'll be like, bro, I know that guy used to play with someone else. Like, if y'all want to.
For sure.
You want to start over there with the accordion?
Pues mi nombre es Juan Luis Hernández, soy acordeonista y uno de los productores de la agrupación. Y pues hemos andado en grupos así pues locales ahí en Carolina, pero no así de renombre pues. Pues más fue como
escuela. Más local.
Fue la escuela pues de todos nosotros.
Simón.
Pero no, there's not really much to say before, you know, antes casi la historia de nosotros empieza cuando empezamos yo y mi compa David a producir música para otros grupos, aún teniendo nuestro grupo. Fue lo que fue parte de cuando ellos traían su grupo sierreño, nos mandaron la rola y ya nos conocíamos. Entonces fue como que nos mandaron una rolita y dicen, ¿la pueden hacer norteña? Y ya fue como que donde nos empieza nuestra historia ya como músicos a otro nivel y en el aspecto ya de formarnos ya como productores y músicos.
Órale.
¿Tú, compita, David?
Pues sí, David Teller, saxophone player for los Primos del Este, y pues así como dice el compa Juan, tocábamos con grupos así pues locales, pues se da. Me and Juan and my brother over there, Alejandro, we had our own band. And pues
Norteño sax también.
Norteño sax también, yeah. That's how these guys knew was like of my band, Norteño sax. That's why they hit up Juan, like, hey, can y'all record this
Whenever
song?
they hit y'all up, were y'all kind of like, oh shit, like those are los Primos del Este? Because, you know, Primos del Este already had their traction at that time, right? It was like 2020.
Bro, you want to know something?
What's up?
It's a long time. It was, what's that song called? Cappuccino. They hit me up to record that song.
In Norteña?
Yeah, no. Like just the sax, because that song has sax on it.
Okay.
And to be honest, bro, I don't know. I just
Price wasn't right.
Yeah, I don't know, you know. I don't know what.
Hey, primo, ¿cuánto cobra, pues? ¿Cuánto les cobró?
I didn't want to say it that way, you know, but like, I mean, I had my own stuff going on, you know.
Right.
But either way, like, I knew these guys before, so they were like homies, yeah.
So it wasn't nothing like, oh shit, like Los Primos del Este. Or...
Nah, I know they were doing it big, you know.
Right.
Like, that's my homies and everything, you know.
We actually used to go to house parties a lot. His cousin's right there. That's his cousin. So like, we were always at the house party. So that's exactly how like we've known each other for years, bro.
Yeah.
You know, the crazy part is this boy, he showed me Quiero Ser when they first recorded it.
No way.
And then when he showed it to me, I was like, yo, this is a banger. This is it.
He caught it.
Like,
I remember I was drunk behind the house. I was like, bro, listen to this. Because at the time, well, that's a whole different story, but he got on the dot with that one, you know.
Because he showed me some other songs. I was like, nah, this one's it. This one's it for sure.
Usually some people have that talent. They're like, hey, you know, this is a song that's going to hit.
Yeah.
And you called it, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, that's what's up.
Nah, but yeah, I used to just play with like local bands.
Local bands? Yeah. Any like big names out there in North Carolina?
To be honest, nah, not really.
Nah, just
at least not yet. You know, there's
like
a lot of
and stuff.
Yeah, just more like private parties and stuff. Yeah.
Sweet. Well,
Giovanni. But Giovanni, padre, I sing. I do the writing a lot for the group. And back in the day, I'm gonna be honest, I've always been Primos, bro. I've always been Primos since 13 years old.
Really?
So.
Because you're like half Mexican, right?
Yes.
What are you?
My dad's de Honduras, padre.
Honduras.
Yeah.
That's like really different, bro. Especially like the music. Did your dad accept it? Like you playing Mexican music, or was he's like,
I grew up a lot more with my mom, bro. I grew up a lot with my mom, but definitely my parents were both accepting, man, of the music. Obviously, it's not something that like when you're young and you're doing reckless stuff or you're just being, you know, a dumb kid. I'm gonna be honest, like obviously they're not gonna believe in you right away, you know, but. Over time, you know, I just kept chasing the dream, kept doing what I had to do. And, I mean, they just saw the support from people. And, I mean, maybe even not even that, man. They just ended up supporting just because I'm their son, I'm their kid, you know. And, you know, why would you want it any other way as a parent? You know, you just got to really support your child and just, you know, do whatever they want to do is what you got to support them
They
with.
were like strict saying that, hey, you got to finish school.
Definitely wanted me to finish school. Yeah, that was one thing for sure. But yeah, I did. I completed high school.
Like college, ni madres.
I wanted to. I'm gonna be honest. I did want to go to college, bro. But yeah, I mean, the music took off so fast for me that I couldn't. You know, we had shows, we had stuff we had to do, and yeah, I mean, we've been locked in with the same record deal and management. Well, not the same deal, but the same record label for years now. Since we started out. So yeah, man, they've just been supportive as well and helping us out with whatever we got to do.
Sweet, boy, the gamer.
Eric, he toco el bajo quinto, y yeah, I've been here since the beginning as well.
Since the Sirreño days.
Since the get. Yeah, since the get go. Yeah, it was called Primos Sin Rumbo before.
Oye, no te invitaba otro grupo norteño, like, hey, come play with us.
I actually did play with a couple other ones over there too, but I never.
Es que ya ves lo que pasa en los jam sessions. They invite them to the jam sessions, like, hey, what do you think about joining?
I did go to practice with another group for a couple times, but it wasn't it.
Nothing crazy?
It wasn't it, man.
¿No era sirreño o norteño también?
Era norteño, but nah, it wasn't there.
This guy back here.
Story time.
Well, I'm Alejandro Telles, the drummer of Los Primos del Este, and pues I don't know. Back then, I only used to play with one band back then, which was the band that us three were in.
Okay. You've always been a drummer, though.
Yeah, for sure. I always been a drummer. I mean, I play the instruments every now and then, but I don't know it nothing like that.
Right.
And then, well, yeah, I mean, like, I was just part of New Experience, or the band that we used to be with, and then right after high school, I joined them.
That's crazy.
We're here now, you feel me?
What do your friends think, bro, when they see you? They're like, bro, like you're no way.
Straight out of high school to a tour.
Right now, 21.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That boy skipped everything.
That's crazy, bro. I mean,
5 years of struggle, straight to tour.
but yeah, it was really cool because I mean I got right out of high school, graduated, and let's go. I mean we went on tour. You know, it's just something that's really cool to experience for sure.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, big dog? What's your name? What do you do in the band?
I got gum in my fault.
Good?
My name is Ariel. Segunda voz, bajista. Pero sometimes I do deal with like the background stuff of Primos.
Okay.
Nothing
By
crazy.
background, what do you mean? Like,
I guess just like business wise, along with my people here too. But I feel like I do kind of take the priority on that business wise. You know, not really management, but social media, just a lot of background stuff, bro. I can't really get too deep into it, but I have been here since day one as well.
gotcha.
You know, and that's my biggest flex, bro. Honestly, when people tell me how many other groups have you played with, I'm like, nah, I'm 10 toes down here. You know, they never been an issue.
Ever invited you to go start something else?
They've have, but
you just
I know exactly what you're saying.
I
could have, but I said nah. I'm a very loyal person to the project, bro. Right. You know, and I mean, I've struggled with my brothers for years, bro. You know, so why switch up on them for a better opportunity when I had so much faith in this? You know, and all my people's here are witnesses that there could have been same with him. There could have been opportunities elsewhere, but we believed in the project enough, bro, to stick around. So now we're kind of just enjoying what's going on at the moment.
That's wild, bro. Everybody always asks you guys like how y'all started and stuff, and I kind of want to get past that a little bit because you know y'all can watch that like on a different interview, right? But I kind of want to ask you guys like, when did y'all start seeing the decline with the Sirreño?
Ooh, that's a great ass question. Honestly, bro, being 100% with you, the saturation that was going on in 2021 to 2023, like era like cool, bro, like tumbado and all that, but we just weren't innovating our music.
Okay.
You know, we were just staying to the same type of style. I think our peak with Sirreño was TMB, the collab album we did with them. Shout out to my boy Mendoza, Free Mendoza, whoever's watching this, Free Mendoza. Pero with him, bro, he kind of opened up our eyes to like la letra, the music and all that. And with him, we kind of realized like, oh, there's more to this than just Sirreño. Pero we kept trying it, bro. Y la neta, pues, I feel like people just weren't responding to it.
Were y'all just comfortable where y'all were doing?
I want to say that too, pero it's just, I don't know, bro. That time was just really weird for me because you're like zombie mode working, trying to do music, complete con el label, you know, trying to do all these other things, social media. But I mean, like literally what they say, think outside the box, bro. That's literally what happened, and that's what brought us here.
I mean, you guys had success with freaking Emociones. What was that first album called?
Oh, the PD album, I think.
PD album.
2020, right? Algo así?
Emociones was like my favorite album.
Yeah.
That was the one where I was like, it was peak, bro. I mean, freaking Luchadora, bro. Come on. Soy aquel.
Yeah.
Toxicado, bro. What the hell? Come on, dog.
Well, like I said, it was a
It was
time.
a good
It
time,
was
man. It was a good
definitely
time.
it was a trip. But you know, personally, as me, I keep those moments behind me. I don't like looking back at it just because I wasn't the best version of myself mentally and.
So you're putting all the weight on yourself.
Yeah, bro. It's because at the end of the day, like, you know, I can always point fingers and always blame other people, bro. I'm always the type to like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, those times for me were cool, but I just don't like looking back at it. People bring it up, I'm like, nah, you could have just started the conversation elsewhere, you know?
Right.
That ain't me,
That
you
ain't
know?
me.
Like, I take full pride in what I do now. Not that I don't from my past work, but, you know, I'm living the moment now. You know, like, talk to me about now. Don't talk to me about the past.
What y'all are living now, y'all lived it as well with the Sierreño, though.
A little bit, bro. I mean, COVID hit, which was a big impact to us. You know, when COVID hit, prior to that, we already had like a couple shows lined up. And, bro, I'm talking like I was working at a tire shop. You know, everybody was working their 9 to 5. So when they had like 3-4 shows lined up, I was really thinking about vacation when I was coming back, you know? So COVID hit, bro. The first show we had got shut down completely, bro. Like, we couldn't go. We couldn't do nothing. The whole country shut down. But, you know, we still made music. We still did top 50 Billboard with Quiero Ser.
Right.
You know, out of a recording from my boy's house, just nothing crazy, bro. You know? So I think that was the first indication to me that when hay algo aquí, you know, there's something special going on. And yeah, bro.
Was there at any point, sorry to cut you off,
Hey, you good.
at any point did y'all ever like feel like giving up?
I want to say yes, but I'm very hard-headed about giving up, so no. Obviamente, like, I will say there have been moments like, damn, like, is this even worth it? Because I dropped out of school to pursue this, you know?
No way.
Yeah, so it was kind of like that or this. And, I mean, I like taking risks, bro. I always like...
You're a risk taker.
Yeah, risking it, bro, and trying out new things. Same with my boys right here, bro. Like, I can't even... Half of the shit I've done couldn't have been done without Eric or Gio, let alone the rest of the guys. So, I mean, there was a lot of risk involved to this, and it's just... Honestly, it's a strange thing to think about, bro, because I'm looking at it now. It's like...
Yeah.
Back then, I thought there was nothing out of it. Now I'm here, and it's like, I still feel like I haven't done nothing, you know?
Yeah. What was like the biggest band that y'all collaborated in the Sierreño? I mean, Brian Rangel, he was the ganador of Tengo Talento, right?
Yeah.
What happened to that guy?
Quién sabe, padre. Yo la neta no sé de ese compa. Pero I think our biggest one was like Javi, way at the time.
Javi.
No? I mean, it had to be. He wasn't the best popping one.
But now it is.
But now it is, right? You know?
Right.
So, yeah. At the time, I don't know, to be honest. We didn't really have a big collab, like I see, per se, back in the day.
Yeah. It was basically just
Yeah, it was
y'all,
super
right?
simple, bro. Just keeping it to us, and that was it. Yeah, I mean, I can't really name one, to be honest, that I remember. Maybe just TMB, you know, Mendoza.
That's crazy.
That was it. That was probably, and he was like popping at the time, so I think him. Probably him.
TMB is the one that's what's the like most popular song? It has like a red truck, right?
El carabe que sirve de medicina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's talking about the one we did.
Oh, the one we did.
No, but I know who they are now. Like the band.
Okay. Esta Avanza, though. That was the one we did with women. That was the one that popped off a lot more, like, off of the album.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So
Yeah.
so coming from like backyard parties and like local gigs to like playing big arenas. I mean, y'all played the YouTube Theater, right? California, or was it?
We did Peacock Theater.
Peacock.
Theater, yeah.
I mean, you know it's possible, but did y'all like? How can y'all imagine that? Because I'm a musician as well, or I was a musician, and I knew it was possible, but like I still couldn't wrap my head around like making it like to that level, to like a maquinaria, to like a energía or something like that, you know. So did y'all imagine that type of fame,
Honestly.
or do y'all even think y'all like?
Honestly, no. We know we have a lot of fans and a lot of people that support us. Obviously, I still personally, like my boy said, I still feel like there's a lot more to do. A lot more stuff to get done. But definitely at the time, that we did Peacock Theater, it was definitely something that seemed very unreal, like,
Right, yeah.
like they're like, hey, we need to sell this much tickets, this has to happen before this deadline and blah, blah. And
Stressful,
honestly,
man.
like, yeah, I think everybody was stressing, bro. Everybody was just kind of like questioning they're questioning themselves, and being like, can we actually do this? Is this something that are we ready for it? And stuff like that. And whenever we did it, it was something that was surprising. It wasn't the most craziest outcome, but it was definitely a good outcome. Something that a lot of groups would wish for,
Right.
And I'm forever grateful for the people of Los Angeles. Shout out to my people in LA, California in general, Texas, out here from Texas, man. We love everybody, but definitely the people in LA, whenever we did Peacock, showed a lot of love, a lot of support out there. So it was unreal, bro. It was unreal, definitely.
Gotcha.
But we got over it, man. We got to the point where you know what? Let's get to the next part. Let's get to the next part, and now we're just trying to escalar, bro, and just make sure that that everything goes the right way.
So walk me through it. You guys are signed with Interscope, right?
Yes, sir.
So there was a video that came out where y'all were with like George Parjin.
Yes.
And like Doble P Records. What's like the deal there, or like what's going on right there with that?
Right. So we have Parjin as our management right now.
Okay.
So over time, as a group, you start to notice little details and stuff you want to change up, or maybe somebody that might move you in the better direction or to better people. And we worked with actually Parjin back in
2019.
2019.
He used to be a lawyer,
So
right?
we were signed to him actually like as a label.
Really?
He was Z Music back in the day, and that's when we met him. After that, we did our own thing. After a while, we're still signed to Grand, and then we ended up just meeting back up with Grand. That's Grand Records.
Okay.
Yeah, we ended up meeting up with and Grand Records is actually the people that connected us to Parjin. He's the one that actually knew. He had a good amistad with him. And after that, we ended up he ended up pitching us to Parjin, at the time, and was like, hey, well, we have these guys too if you're still interested in them and stuff. And he was, that's something too. Like Peso, we met Peso a long time ago as well.
I was about to say it, like
yeah. So we ended up meeting Peso a while ago, and también we saw Peso not too long ago at a posada, and
Nice.
he had mentioned to me too. He had talked to me and stuff a little bit. And he was like, hey, one of the reasons you guys are here too is I gave a good word to Parjin again, and like to make sure that you guys could pull up here and stuff, So yeah, shout out to Peso, shout out to Parjin, man. Great people, humble as hell, man. Some of the most down to earth people I've ever met, and still keeping our relationship solid is something that we truly appreciate, and we're always gonna be there for them. And I hope likewise, it goes back the other way.
It's kind of like the same situation with like Javi, like y'all met him before, like
Yes,
he had that boom.
Same way as Labón, bro. We met a lot of these other groups before they blew up,
Because y'all were that era, basically.
Yeah, exactly. It was that little time that they were following us, at the time, because
Right,
we were the ones trending with the serreño and the corrido románticos. I don't know what you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
Pero man. I mean, that was something that they kind of looked up to us back in the day, and now it feels like a blessing to be able to just even work with them and to see how far they've gone in life.
That's
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
I mean, you guys are on the right track too, bro.
Thank you,
to be
brother.
honest,
Thank you.
y'all are really on the right track.
Si Dios quiere, brother.
I talk about this with every musician, bro, that record labels like that, like Parjin, they need to start looking into like this genre, bro, because this is like the next. Well, it's always been the wave, right?
Right.
But like you guys are changing the game right now, like
Definitely, bro. It's something that not a lot of people are doing. Like I haven't personally heard of a norteño con sax group that came into this industry with a different sound. With something that is traditional by the instruments.
Right.
The instruments are completely the same as Maquinaria or whatever these other groups you just mentioned. It's exactly the same. It's just a different sound, a different touch, a different style, and that's something that nobody in this market has done, bro. I haven't seen that at all, where somebody comes into the norteño con sax and just switches the game up, and it worked. So definitely, man, that's something that I feel like I'm super proud about that,
How have y'all been? Have y'all been accepted in the norteño sax realm?
Okay, so when it comes down to groups, I feel like they don't want to sometimes. They've been down to work with us for sure. But I already know, like behind the scenes, I'm pretty sure
You can tell, bro.
they might not be too fond of what we do, or like
Is it like people that y'all once looked up to, like damn, like oh shit?
Yeah, for sure, and now now they're trying to work with us, or we want to work with them. But I just feel like sometimes one of those things is like, nobody wants somebody else to be better than them at something, and it's not that we are better than anybody or none of that, bro. At the end of the day, I feel like we're still moving. We're still even trying to.
We're in our own lane, bro.
Yeah, but it's just that, just making sure we're in our own lane. And yeah, man, I feel
we're
like
not controversial. We don't get in drama, bro. We don't do none of that. Like, honestly, like the thing with the norteño sax game, and I be telling a lot of people, bro, is like they try so hard to maintain the traditional sound to it, which is cool, right? But like you said, Interscope, Parjin, you know, Dell, bigger companies, they're trying to find something commercial.
Right.
You know, look at Javi right now. He's not doing what he did 2 years ago, right? If you want to be commercial, you want to expand, you really gotta get out your comfort zone. And I feel like that's what's missing. You know, like the OGs did what they did, and shout out to them. You know, shout out to all these groups that open the doors. But what we're trying to do, bro, we're really trying to like put this on the mainstream. Corridos is doing the same thing, bro. Peso's on a whole different level with corridos. 30 years
they got
ago,
a
they would have
choir
been making
going
fun
on
of
now.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like a whole choir in corridos now. You know,
like the Peso Pluma songs and shit.
You know,
It's always the same people that make fun of what you're doing, later hop on the train because they see it works, but they were never confident enough to do it.
right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And
Or
us
just not know
Primos
how to
always been
execute,
like
bro. You know, execute the sound or what you want to portray.
I think what helps you guys out a lot as well is that y'all are performers. Y'all obviously y'all are badass musicians, but y'all are performers more than anything because you look at a traditional norteño sax band. We can say here in the area of Dallas, they'll play the traditional songs and they're just statues. They're just standing there.
Yeah, that's something.
Which is it's okay. I mean, right? But if you're trying to get to that next level, bro, you
have to find something to break that. You know,
exactly. You got to excel and you got to do what.
And not to say that we frown upon it is respected. I respect what everybody does.
Yeah, we
you know,
respect everybody, every group out there. Anybody that has ever if they've even heard anything come from us, it has not came from us. We respect everybody.
Yeah, bro.
You know, we any other groups that's been out there, man. You know, it's a lot of love. You know.
But I will say that when we go on stage, I'm not a person that compare, bro, but definitely when we go up there, bro, it's different. It's different, bro, because we're jumping, we're moving, we're yelling, like we're doing things that another group may not be doing, bro, because they want to maintain that tradition.
And you know what? And if we end up with time, you know, seeing that they do want to do that, you know, I'm gonna take pride in that too, because at the end of the day, like, I have seen some groups start kind of want to desarrollarse más on stage, or like,
maybe they tired, fool. Maybe they like 20 years, you know, and they still doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, they just get this money and dip.
Yeah.
We don't think that way, you know. We always try to give a show, and you know.
Yeah, I just think we like having fun, bro. You know.
We're not perfect, you know. Right. But si hay errores, we just shake it off, and the main thing is give a fucking show.
But I think that's what the crowd likes too, you know, like the fact that we don't try to sit. Sometimes we'll even like wing a show once in a while. You know, we have a set list, but we'll actually wing our show sometimes. Like, okay, what's gonna happen next? We don't know sometimes. But it's just like we love living in that moment so much and interacting with the fans and I don't know, man. It just that does give us that little gap, you know, between these other groups, man. They just sit there and kind of play like you said, like, you know, and that's perfectly fine, bro. But at the end of the day, like you said, if you do want to get to a point where these fans are going to your shows consistently, they want a reason, bro. They want a reason to be there, and not just the music, but the vibes you give them and the way you're looking at them, the way you sing to them, you know, make them feel united, and you know that's something that makes me really feel like just proud of what we do, bro. You know, the fact that we don't ever look over our fans, bro. You know, we're always like, I almost look at if I'm gonna be honest, when I'm on stage, I look at almost every other fan. That's like good. In their eyes, like some, but like I'm looking at almost every other person, bro. Even towards the back if I can, but like I'm always like making sure they feel connected. You know,
that's the way to do it, bro.
Yeah.
Were you gonna add something?
I don't know. I was just agreeing.
Yeah. Was there ever a time you guys like were starstruck with an artist?
Starstruck?
I mean, we talked about Peso, but I mean, y'all met Peso before he was like...
I seen Pee-wee today.
No.
El Cumbia Kings?
Yeah.
Where?
He was going
one of our last interviews, right? Yeah.
I mean, when I see him, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh,
other than that, bro, I mean... Bro, it's just, I was jamming them songs.
Se ve igualito el pinche Pee-wee, no?
Yeah.
Or y'all think, is he like different or not?
Honestly, I didn't see him.
I turned around, I'm like,
pero,
cool, you know?
Yeah, I mean, starstruck wise, bro, I don't know if
I'm lying. This is a very distinct memory.
Oh, Mike Epps.
Mike Epps?
Mike Epps. I saw him at North Storm one day, and I was like, yo, that's Mike Epps. And I was like, I wanted to ask for a picture, but I felt like weird, and I was like, no.
The last person I thought you bring up.
Yeah, it's super random, but yeah, definitely.
Ulises Chaides when he first popped off.
Dude, what happened to that guy?
The industry got to him, bro. You know, I think it's just one of those. It's the pressure, the everything that comes with it. You know, the
definitely
trying to balance the life that it gets too crazy, bro. Where like they seek balance or grounding through other things. You know, and he's doing his music, you know, to God and all that, and that's honestly pretty cool. I respect it. But back then, bro, when he was doing what he was doing, I went to a show. This is probably like 2017 when barely they signed him to Dell and all that. You know, Porque Te Enamoré, I think, was popping. And, bro, when I seen him on that stage, I was like, damn, I want to do that. And he was my age, bro. You know, if not a little younger. So I was like, if he's doing it, I can do it. And he was there, too, that night. Too. And it was a pretty memorable moment to see, like, okay, like, what I want to do, he's doing it. So I just observed, bro, and just watched.
Was taking notes, huh?
Yeah, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, if I go to a concert, bro, it's hard to enjoy it because I'm like, what's he doing different from me?
Oh, yeah, that's one thing, too. I guess that's something we haven't really talked about, bro, is like, yeah, we've been going to, like, these concerts since we were young. I don't know. I was probably like 13, 14. Yeah. Probably not even being able to go into the show. But we could get around just because that was like our, you know, our neighborhood. I guess that's where we live around. So, you know, people knew us at the time. They'll let us in and stuff. But that's true, man. That's something that's funny. I would always take notes, man. You know, just kind of like, and that's something I didn't realize until he just brought it up. I was like, dang, you know what? I've been taking notes on people going on stage since I was 13. You know,
looking at their freaking videos on YouTube and shit.
Yeah,
like, oh, cómo se mueven and shit.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely, man. I think that might have helped a lot too.
Another cool like inspiration, I guess, for like stage.
No, you were starstruck, bro. You were starstruck.
I was. I'm not gonna deny it, bro. Like I seen Los Bookies. I don't know if y'all seen like old shows of theirs. But they was moving, bro. I don't know what they put in the air back then. Yeah, I think, what was his name? I see, wait. That boy, my mom would always put them videos on Sunday. And I was like, yo, how is he moving like that? I figured out why, you know? But I was like, that's cool. Like, they just had the whole ordeal going on. So, now he's still doing it. Same formula, pal. Same formula. But that's probably another, like, group that was like, okay, that's fire, you know?
Yeah. ¿Cuál ha sido el momento que más les ha cambiado la carrera hasta ahora? Una canción, una presentación. Obviously, we had that change whenever y'all switched to norteño, which blew you guys like.
Right. I think honestly, like, No Es Mentira, bro. You know, No Es Mentira was one of those tracks that really changed all of our lives. Mm-hmm. You know, at the end of the day, it gave us a whole almost two-year tour. You know, back to back, just working back to back and. Meeting a lot of artists, new artists wanting collabs. So that definitely was the song that, for me, helped everything. Not even just myself, but everybody here.
What's one way y'all would, like, I'm pretty sure someone has came up to y'all and was like, hey, let's collab. And y'all were like, nah. But y'all wouldn't say it. What's, like, why would y'all not collab with another band? What's the reason that y'all wouldn't collab with another band?
Honestly, a lot of people think it's because of numbers, but it's not that. Clearly back then, you know, Javi, when he was coming up, he wasn't where he was now, you know. There's always been a lot of artists that we're down to work with and down to help. But if we were to have to turn someone down, bro, it's probably something with their craft, you know. Okay. Maybe they got to work on something or, you know, work on a voice or instrument. But has never been a number thing, bro, honestly. Like, it's never been that just because you never know, bro.
Exactly.
You never know, so give everybody a chance. And it's hard to give everybody a chance, especially, like, because you got to protect your image too. You got to protect your interest as well. And I feel like that's something that people get twisted, bro. Like, if someone don't respond or get back to you, bro, don't take it personal. It's business, bro. You know, like, at the end of the day, you got to get to what you know, what gets you to work. So sometimes you just gotta be polite about it. Be like, maybe next time or something. But for any artist out there, don't take it bad, bro. Like, criticism is hard to take. Especially this industry, bro. If you don't want to be criticized, go do something else.
Right. Yeah.
You live off the criticism of other people at the end of the day. You know, so that's what's a big factor. Artist, craft, you know, numbers not so much, probably a little bit, bro, but more than anything that.
No Es Mentira is at 120 right now, 120 million, 120 million.
Damn, this win.
Poema is at 43 million. Like, these songs, bro, you wrote these songs, right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, how can you wrap your mind around this shit, bro? I mean, like, 120 million, like, that's not easy to come across, bro.
It definitely is something hard to understand, but I feel like, you know, having the right people around you and the right people telling you the right things, you really start to grasp it a little bit more and then be like, okay, you know what? That, you know, whatever comes, I always say this, bro, whatever comes your way is meant for you, right? And at the end of the day, that's how I like to live my life. You know, whatever you do comes back to you, bro, you know? And so I feel like when it came down to the numbers thing, it was one of those things where, like, I felt like I just needed to understand it. Like my boy said, you know, grasp it, like understand who you are, what you do, and take it in, bro, and just really accept it, you know. And at the end of the day, I feel like I have now, you know, like, Because back then, say I wouldn't have had those numbers, bro. You know, I would have went into like a writer's camp with these other writers and been super shy or super scared to even let my ideas out or let whatever I have in my chest to let it flow out. And you know, when you have the right people around you telling you, hey, you're meant for this, bro. Or this is for you. Or you should not worry about 100 million. You know, get to the next chapter. Like that's something that really helped me out a lot. Just to really try to be like, okay, you know what? Because I don't know if you ever like seen people, bro. Like there's something they say like what is it? Whenever you're okay, for example, you're an artist, right? But you might not feel like you're an artist,
right?
You know, you might not feel like it's like imposter syndrome, something like that, right?
Okay.
And so yeah, you're kind of right. Like whenever you see those type of numbers or this type of éxito and stuff, bro, you get that. You might get that feeling a little bit like, dang, is this really what was it just luck? Was it just something that just happened? But like I said, when you have those right people, bro, and they tell you, no, bro, this is you, this is your talent, this is what you do. You've been doing this for years. You know, like that really has settled to me a lot recently. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's just like we've just been having talks. We have a lot of talks into the group, you know.
Yeah.
And when they talk about stuff like that, bro, it does get to me a lot, you know. And I start to realize, you know what, you're right, bro. And so yeah, it helps me out a lot. It helps me out just to kind of like understand that this is for me, and there's better even to come, bro. You know. So when you mentioned the 120 million and all that stuff, like I love to hear it, but like we're always striving for more, bro. You know, and we're always just like, to me, that's just one song, bro. You know, I want 5, 10 songs to have that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that, like I said, they help us out. They help me out with that a lot. You know, making sure that I understand, you know, what's going on.
Yeah, there was a point in time where like this fool was like, oh, like look at the streams, bro. He was like, all right. I was like, look at it again. He was like, nah, it's cool. I was like, you single-handedly wrote this song. You do realize that, right?
Exactly.
And me and being my boy, bro, I have to tell him, like, you got to really, like, hang with your nuts out and be like, I wrote this shit, bro. Like, honestly, bro, like.
No, es que venimos de raíces humildes, padre. You know, like, I come from a humble family, like, 100%, way. And at the end of the day, like, you know, I've seen so much, bro. I've seen a lot of money. I've seen no money. You know what I'm saying? Right. And like, to me, I just live, bro. I just live. I'm just like everybody else, you know? And maybe when I was younger, bro, I would say, like, oh, I just got lucky type shit, you know? But, you know, at the end of the day, like,
shit, nah, this
like,
man
it's not luck, bro. It's not luck, and it's just it's something it's a talent that God gave me, bro, and I'm here to use it, and I'm here to continue to use it, and seguir los éxitos, padre, keep it running, you know.
What song are y'all tired of playing already?
None.
Yeah, honestly, none, bro.
None. No, I think that's what makes it fun, bro.
Yeah.
At one point, you know, I was like it was starting to be like kind of repetitive, but then you kind of.
But I think the good thing is like we like to also switch our set list, bro.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, yeah, we might have a whole year of the same set list, but after that year, okay, let's move it on, or we might even do 5 months or 6 months with the set list and then switch it up. But we always like to switch up the songs at least a little bit, you know, that way the crowd doesn't get the same performance every year.
Exactly.
Or, you know, the same vibes. You know, we like to always switch it up and do something different.
Do you guys feel like y'all will ever get tired of like this artist life? Because I talk to a lot of musicians that are like in pretty like well-known record labels, and they say like this life is like really repetitive. But because like all they do is they go perform, come back to the hotel, go to the next city. Yeah. Perform. Yeah. And then do it all over.
You're really just doing everything back to back, bro, and it is super repetitive. But you gotta find a beauty in it, you know, at some point. Like if we're living just to live, bro, you know, what's the point? You know, we gotta find un gusto en algo, way, or you know, we always love spending our time, you know, doing other things sometimes too. You know, like for example, we have a few hours of free time on the way to a city. All right, let's stop by and eat something, guys. Let's hang out. Let's convivir, or let's go to Top Golf, or let's go do something. Just to despistar la mente un rato, and like just to kind of not get too overwhelmed with it, you know, because obviously, yeah, it can be a little tiring, bro. You're up and down, you know.
Yeah. Como dicen que sin el saco no nos conocen.
No, low key, padre. Yeah, a lot of people even. I sometimes gotta put this thing on para que me reconozcan. But honestly, no, bro. It's been getting to the point where like people, even if you're walking with some sweats on and stuff, yeah. But not with this thing, yeah. You sticking out like a sore thumb, padre, you know.
So you guys, y'all are pretty much at that point where y'all can't even go to like a Kroger without somebody noticing y'all. Y'all have Krogers out there?
Yeah, Kroger, I don't know about Kroger. Maybe like Mexicana, you know, the market,
little Walmart action.
I think so, padre. I think so. Yeah, it did get to the point where like, yeah, at least back home, yeah, definitely. Everywhere we go, padre, yeah. Somebody knows.
Sometimes like it's not even like, I guess we walk deep everywhere we go, bro. So like when they see a a bunch of like 12 people deep, you know.
They're always questioning it.
Wearing, you know.
You talk about yourself. You know,
Yeah, you're talking about yourself though, like
Oh, myself?
Yeah, deep.
I mean,
Yeah,
You know?
they're gonna, if y'all rolling deep, yeah, they're gonna know who you are.
Like I be forgetting, you know. Like,
Tell 'em you don't go to
a mí se me
TJ Maxx no
pasa,
more.
a mí se me pasa, güey. A mí se
And then
me
you're like,
pasa, la
ese
verdad,
vato,
like,
¿por qué
yo
me está mirando
salgo,
así?
Can you hear?
Like,
Nah. I mean, you want to pass that or you want to hold it?
I mean, you didn't ask for it.
Like, a mí se me pasa, la verdad, like salgo así bien fodongo, güey.
Yeah.
Así bien, no me rasuro a veces. Like, that's one thing about me. When I'm home, bro, and we're not doing shit, like, I'm not gonna I don't go my way and get the haircut. You know, I'm chilling. I ain't got no work right now, so that's the thing I gotta work on. But
you still go to the barbershop? Or they come to you?
nah, I still go, pa. It's
Yeah?
just 10 minutes down the road.
Oh, okay.
It's my
not
boy,
bad.
too. It's my boy.
Not
Saludos
bad.
a compa
Yeah,
Teres.
it's still kind of like a house thing,
But,
bro. You just be cutting up at his house, you know.
Yeah, bro, like, sales sin saber y una foto. I'm like, here, like, todo bien fodongo. But yeah, like, of course, I'm pretty sure everybody
No, bro.
gets
Even like
recognized,
back in our days when we were working at the
It's a
tire
small
shop,
town. It's a
we was
small
doing
ass
tires,
town.
bro, and we would have people ask us for pictures at the tire shop, you know.
Whenever
Y
y'all were still with the Sierreño.
Yes, yeah. So even then, like even to those times, so that's what I'm saying. Like at this point, definitely where we live, bro, it's a small city.
Everybody
It's
knows
big,
each
but
other.
it's small because everywhere you go, it's the same.
It's
thing.
Greensboro, right?
Yeah. So there's a lot of like you go outside, bro. Yeah, it's the same people. It's the same people all the time. And even then, like I feel like it got to the point where there's a lot of people that even know we're famous, but they might not even like say hi no more or say anything
Right.
because they just already like we're around there, bro. You know, that's our city. You know.
One thing that caught me off guard, I don't know if because I go live or something, I don't know how the hell, but I had just moved into my house. It's been like 3 months, and I was working on one of my cars in the garage.
Yeah.
Y pasó una camioneta y gritó, Primos del Este. I was working with my boy. I was like,
Like, a la madre.
what the fuck is going on? How the
They
hell?
caught you slipping, dog.
No, my house. At my house.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
somebody lives there that already knows. Like,
Really?
somebody already knows. I'm like, damn.
Ah, cabrón.
Me and my boy were working over there. I'm like, damn. They found, I'm like, damn. Pero también se siente bonito, la verdad. I mean,
You like it? You can't complain?
I can't complain.
What about you,
Shit.
Raz?
Same way, same here. Like every time I go to like any like Walmart, any store, like you know, and the same way here when I'm home, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'll be going my short tank top, así, más o menos fodongo, pues.
Sí.
Y a veces la neta sí da vergüenza cuando te reconocen.
Yeah.
They want a picture like that, sí da vergüenza. Entonces a veces, to be honest, you gotta at least like try to dress up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, just to
Yeah.
get by.
You do?
Yeah, it's because the thing, like, we don't, like, we just be ourselves. Back home, we're home. You know, we feel like we're at home, bro.
No, pues no, you know.
I ain't going to Costco like this, like, all right, bro, we're going to go get some beef or whatever.
Hey,
Nah.
I've seen you guys recently been going live. You've been going live a lot too.
I have, brother. Yeah.
Is that like you think
Thank you.
is that helping you like just your personal life?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. I think like whenever I started out, I had like 10,000 followers on TikTok. Y ahorita, like I don't post nothing on TikTok, bro. Like these fools got more followers than me.
Yeah.
And like and I just started going live a lot, bro. And yeah, de repente, bro, like I'm almost at 16 right now. So like in like a span of like a month and a half, bro, yeah, I've jumped a lot and it's been helping definitely a lot. But it's not even just for that, bro. I think I just do it genuinely to connect with the people too a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
I just enjoy it, bro. I enjoy talking to the people and see what they want to
We're
hear.
gonna see.
Shit, I lost 100 followers. I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Ah, cabrón.
On TikTok, I went down. I don't know why.
¿Por qué no sube
I know
nada,
why.
viejo? Ya no
I know
vienes
why. I
live.
haven't been live.
Do you think? Because I see the vibe you're going with the lives and shit.
Yeah.
You trying to collab with like los flama, los flames, and all them.
Yeah, he actually helped on my live not too long ago.
Oh yeah, what's up, man? You're gonna have to do something up.
He helped on my live. He was like, hey, get out the mall or get her number. He was like telling me what to do and stuff. And I was like, I wasn't listening to him, obviously. But like, yeah, I definitely have seen him, El Compa Flames. I've seen him, go viral a lot recently. Pues igual los gemelos, bro. Gemelos been going viral a lot too.
I mean, they just signed with a major deal with this
Street Mob and stuff, huh? Yeah. So, I mean, we still got the collab, guys. If you guys want to go listen to that, Conexión con los compas de gemelos. Pero yeah, güey, definitely helped a lot.
The one that I was like kind of like shocked about was with Tito Torrellino Jr. That collab right there.
That was like a
crazy.
random old collab.
That was random as hell, but bro, that song's fire.
It's a dope song.
It really is catchy as fuck too.
Yeah, if y'all haven't heard that one either, Expectante.
How did that one come about?
Esa, pues, man, what happened? Go ahead. I don't even remember.
If I recall correctly, we had a compa that used to work with us. His name was Chris. And he was like, hey, I think I know someone y'all can collab with, but I ain't going to say nothing. I was like, all right. Pasó como unos 3 meses, and he was like, can I tell y'all now? And I was like, yeah. He told us, and he was like, oh, it's Tito. And I was like, really, bro? You got the connect? And he was like, yeah. And I didn't think much of it, you know, because
Tito Doble P or what?
Nah, because he said it, you know, Tito Turbino Jr. and stuff. Like, that's fire. I mean, if he's down, we're down. Y no sé, güey. He was just kind of like, I think we were already in Phoenix or something, or whatever the case may be, and compa pulled up, and we just got straight to work, bro. You know, the músicos are fire,
He
bro.
already had like a song, ya hecho and stuff, and he was like, hey, pues montate. And I liked it.
That song is like you guys, bro. That's like y'all style, like my.
They recorded it actually though, like his people, yeah. Forty and Quinto, and what about drums? They did drums too.
I did bass.
Okay, so yeah, it does have a little bit of our sauce. También theirs.
But the letra though, that was a letra.
That was them over there. That was them. I didn't touch that one.
That was literally like y'all style, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess Latino viene el compa, no?
Sí.
Yeah.
Something that's kind of crazy too is like, you know, those type of artists are hopping in y'all's vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like going like another crazy one that I saw recently was Victor Cibrian.
Okay.
Rienda Real. I was like, bro, what the hell? Like, I mean, these artists, they're like, they see like what y'all, and I'm pretty sure it's what y'all are doing, bro. That's why they see this shit, because, bro, Rieleros Primavera, they've been out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you guys are changing the game like drastically, so they're like, they're looking, bro. They're like, oh shit, these guys got what it takes.
Right.
How we doing with the cameras, Daniel? We take a break. If you want, we'll wrap it up with the. Do you want to sing a song? I like to record one song, así para que you know, people can use it in their sounds.
Okay, let's do it.
¿Te van a echar una rolilla, no?
Let's do it, padre. Let's do it.
Vamos
Esta rola se llama
Cuando pienso en ti.
Ay, chiquirriquitilla. Márcale bonito. Mija. Cuando pienso en ti, sufre mi cora porque no te tengo aquí. Es tu ausencia la que me hace agonizar, y la distancia lo que me hace pensar. Dime si estás de acuerdo para comprarte el vuelo. Me traes loco, chiquitita, me traes loco tu boquita. Dime si estás de acuerdo que tú eres mi deseo. Cuando te pones bonita, me traes loco, chiquitita. Ay, mis favoritos, chiquitita. Los primos del este. Sufre mi cora porque no te tengo aquí. Es tu ausencia la que me hace agonizar, y la distancia lo que me hace pensar. Dime si estás de acuerdo para comprarte el vuelo. Me traes loco, chiquitita, me traes loco tu boquita. Dime si estás de acuerdo que tú eres mi deseo. Cuando te pones bonita, me traes loco, chiquitita. Chulada, mi viejo, puro primo del este, compadre. Y arriba el podcast, compadre.
Give it up for the boy. Let's go. What's the story behind this one, bro?
La de Cuando Pienso en Ti?
Yeah.
It's honestly just one of those tracks where like you might have somebody that's kind of far from you, or you know, you would do anything really to go see them, right? So I guess that's kind of the point of, you know, let me buy you a flight, you know, let me fly you out, let me see you.
There you go. Hey, was this one of the ones you wrote?
Yes, sir.
Dude, what a banger, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
What a banger.
Yes,
and it's up there with the Spotify top 10 and the
I think so. It's definitely one of our top tracks right now.
It is, for sure.
Yeah.
¿Nos echamos otra?
Let's do it, padre. Let's do one more, guys. Esta se llama Hoy. Para toda la plebada aquí en las camaritas. Deja que se cambie el acordeón mi compa Juan. Y nos la aventamos, mi viejo. Eso sí.
Y'all want to close out with this one, or y'all want to do another one? Or?
Yeah, we'll probably close out with this one, padre.
All right.
Ánimo. Esta rola se llama Hoy para toda la plebada aquí en el podcast. Vámonos, mi viejo. Chiquitita. Como tú no hay ninguna, y de eso pues no tengo duda. Pero esta especial. Si no te tengo en mi vida, yo me siento sin ganas. Toda una princesa, y eso a mí me encanta. Siento una conexión, daré todo por tener tu amor. Me levanté con ganas de amarte, con ganas de besarte. Siento una conexión, daré todo por tener tu amor. Chulada, mi viejo. Esa sonrisa enloquece y esa mirada prudente. Como tú no hay ninguna, y de eso pues no tengo duda. Eres tan perfecta. Si no te tengo en mi vida, yo me siento sin ganas. Toda una princesa, y eso a mí me encanta. Siento una conexión, daré todo por tener tu amor. Me levanté con ganas de amarte, con ganas de besarte. Siento una conexión, daré todo por tener tu amor. Quedó plebada, ánimo.
Shit.
Gracias.
Man, guys, no se imaginan lo agradecido que estoy that, you guys invited me to y'all's crib, appreciate y'all.
Oh, thank you guys, man. Appreciate you guys for pulling up. Thank you guys for the love, for the support, for the boys, the production team in the back. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to los Primos del Este. Let's run it, man. Let's run it. We appreciate everybody here. Let's go.
All right, thank you guys. Que Rollo Podcast. Let's go.